There is a truth that few will tell you. The brighter you shine, the more shadows you cast. If you've ever felt like certain people are drawn to you, but instead of uplifting you, they leave you feeling drained, exhausted, or even lost, you're not imagining things. Highly vibrational people, those who radiate light, positivity, and high-frequency energy, are magnets. But not just for the good. They attract energy vampires, dark forces, and those who cannot generate their own power. If you don't understand this hidden truth, your light will slowly be siphoned away until you forget who you really are. The reality of energy. Why your vibration attracts attention. Everything in this universe is vibration. Every thought, every emotion, and every being emits a frequency. The higher your vibration, the more aligned you are with love, truth, and the infinite energy of the universe. This is why highly vibrational people tend to be natural healers, empaths, and leaders, without even trying. Your energy soothes, inspires, and even heals others just by existing. But just as a candle attracts those seeking warmth, it also draws moths. Some simply want to be near your light, while others want to extinguish it. The universe exists in balance. Light and dark. Creation and destruction. Growth and decay. If you radiate a strong life force, there will always be those who seek to consume it. But energy vampires don't always look like villains. In fact, they often disguise themselves as friends, lovers, and even family members. They don't steal your energy in obvious ways. They do it slowly, subtly, until you're left empty. Here's how they do it. 1. The narcissist. They crave your admiration, feeding off your energy while giving nothing in return. Their presence leaves you feeling small, unworthy, and drained. 2. The eternal victim. No matter how much you give, it's never enough. They always need saving, and your energy becomes their fuel. 3. The manipulator. They twist reality to make you doubt yourself, subtly draining your power by making you question your own worth. 4. The drama magnet. Chaos follows them, and they pull you into their storms, stealing your peace and leaving you in turmoil. 5. The shadow envy. They pretend to support you, but deep down, they resent your light. Their energy subtly works against you, feeding off your success while hoping for your downfall. The spiritual perspective. Why are you being targeted? If you find yourself constantly attracting these people, it is not a coincidence. It is a test. A spiritual initiation. The universe does not place energy vampires in your path to punish you. It places them there to see if you are ready to master your power. The more powerful your vibration, the more the forces of imbalance will try to pull you down. But here's the secret. You do not have to play their game. You do not have to dim your light to protect it. You only need to learn how to shield it. How to protect yourself. Maintain your high vibration. Protecting your energy is not about isolation, it's about discernment. Here's how to maintain your vibration without letting energy vampires take what is yours. 1. Awareness is your first shield. The moment you feel drained, stop. Reflect. Who was around you? What emotions did you absorb? Awareness alone weakens an energy vampire's power over you. 2. Master the art of saying no. Not everyone deserves your time. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Saying no is not selfish, it's self-respect. 3. Energy cleansing rituals. Just as you shower to cleanse your body, you must cleanse your energy. Smudging, salt baths, sound healing, and meditation are essential practices to clear unwanted attachments. 4. Raise your frequency with intent. Your vibration is not just something you have, it is something you cultivate. Surround yourself with uplifting music, nature, positive people, and daily gratitude. 5. Watch for subtle signs of manipulation. Energy vampires do not always act overtly. Pay attention to those who guilt-trip you, gaslight you, or make you feel obligated to them. Trust your instincts. There is a great secret that many do not realize. The stronger your vibration, the less these energy vampires can affect you. They only have power over you if you believe they do. The moment you fully own your light, the moment you stop fearing the darkness, they can no longer feed off you. You are not here to be drained. You are here to shine. You are not here to be consumed. You are here to create. The darkness fears those who awaken to their power. Because once you do, you become untouchable. You were given your light for a reason. Protect it. Honor it. And never allow anyone to take what is divinely yours. A friend who drained me. I once had a friend who always came to me when she was struggling. At first, I thought I was being a good friend by listening, comforting, and offering advice. But I started noticing a pattern. Every time we talked, she would unload all her problems on me. It was never a two-way conversation. If I ever mentioned my own struggles, she would either ignore them or somehow turn the conversation back to herself. One day, after spending hours on the phone with her, I hung up and felt completely exhausted. I wasn't just mentally tired, I felt physically drained, like she had sucked the energy out of me. That's when I realized she didn't want solutions, she wanted to vent. And I was her emotional trash can. I started setting boundaries, answering her messages when I felt like it, cutting phone calls short, and not engaging in every emotional crisis she had. And guess what? She started pulling away. She found someone else to dump on. It hurt at first, but then I realized I had just freed myself. And for the first time in a long time, I felt light again. Story 2. The family member who kept me small. There was a time when I was working on something I was really proud of. I put in months of effort, and when I finally saw success, I wanted to share my happiness. So I told the family member, expecting support. Instead, they looked at me and said, "Must be nice." Some of us don't get lucky like that. At first, I brushed it off. But every time I shared an achievement, they had a way of making me feel like I didn't deserve it. They'd say things like, "Well, let's see how long that lasts." Or, "Not everyone has your privileges." It made me second-guess myself. Was I really deserving of success? Had I just gotten lucky? Then I noticed something. This person was never happy, no matter what was happening in their own life. It wasn't about me. It was about their own insecurities. They wanted to pull me down because my success made them feel worse about themselves. So I stopped looking for their validation. I stopped sharing my wins with them. And the more I focused on my own journey without their negativity, the more I thrived. Story 3. The relationship that drained my soul. I once knew someone who had a way of making me feel guilty for the smallest things. If I wanted time for myself, I was being selfish. If I didn't respond fast enough, I didn't care. If I was happy about something that didn't involve them, I was ignoring them. At first, I kept trying to prove that I cared. I explained myself. I apologized. I made myself smaller just to avoid their emotional outbursts. But no matter what I did, it was never enough. One day, I sat in silence after another exhausting argument, and a thought hit me. I'm spending all my energy trying to make this person happy. But what about me? That's when I knew I had to leave. It wasn't easy, but the moment I walked away, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Relief. And the more distance I put between us, the more I realized how much energy I had lost. They weren't feeding off love. They were feeding off my energy. Energy vampires don't always look like villains. Sometimes, they're the people we love. They don't necessarily mean to drain us. But if we don't protect our energy, they will take it without a second thought. The biggest lesson I learned. You don't have to let them. If someone makes you feel heavy after every interaction, listen to that feeling. If you're constantly drained around someone, set boundaries. If someone only takes and never gives, walk away. Your energy is your power. Protect.